welcome back to the SRL iRacing League. Today we're here for race number 12 at Watkins Glen International Raceway. Our second road course of the season, and these drivers are ready to tackle on this 7-turn road course, or debatable. I don't know the other turn figures, so I'm just going to go with 7. So we'll get to your starting lineup once these cars start rolling off. And there is no pre-race, or there is no 5-minute warm-up. They're just going straight into the race from qualifying. Only 10 drivers did qualify, as you see on the left there. The last 6 of them decided not to. So we'll wait for everybody to grid up before we start going over the starting lineup. So this is the second road course of the season. The first one was at the Charlotte Roval, won by Elliott Drumman, who starts second today. So we'll see if he can go back-to-back at these road courses or not. As engines are firing up, there goes the pace truck, and there goes Brochu, as we'll get to your starting lineup. So on the pole, in the number 25, you got Sam Brochu. Right beside him, Elliott Drumman. Row number 2, you got Barrett Polema. Man, I knew I was going to mess up that last name. All right, Barrett in the 79 with Dominic Barbagallo right beside him. Row number 3, Ryan Hyatt making one of his appearances with Jason Rayjock beside him. Row number 4, DJ Thomas with Alexander Schumacher. And row number 5, Gabe Gazzola, Xander Short. It is Barrett Polhimus, I'm pretty sure. I kind of went over a few last names because it just feels weird only saying their first names. So hopefully I can start working on my names better, especially last names. So, yeah. Other drivers in your field: Michael Kinner, Adam Alshire, Michael Walls, Jack Stanley, Tyler Ratliff, all making their starts. They did not qualify. Oh, and also Seth Burstiaga, my bad. I didn't see him there. So as they enter turn number 6, these drivers ready to take on the challenge here at Watkins Glen. As the pace truck will be coming in this time, it is Sam Brochu who will be leading us with Elliott Drumman beside him. Here comes the pace truck down pit road as these drivers get set to enter the Geico restart zone, and green flags in the air here at Watkins Glen. Some great camera angles here at Watkins Glen, as it looks like Brochu is going to lead lap number 1 as he comes out of the final corner. Elliott Drumman right behind him. And surprisingly, no one spun on that first lap. Jack Stanley in the wall back there. Then 95. Him and DJ Thomas. back there in last. Or no, that's actually Seth in the 46. And Jack Stanley's going to lock it up into the tire barrier now. Bit of a lockup. Entered turn 1 a bit too hard. And yeah, he's going to have a ton of damage to that race car now. It's back up front. Broshu still in the race lead. Looks like the top 4 is pretty much pulled away. Jason Rayjock back here, leading the second back. And Jack Stanley has retired from the session after that incident. That's Michael Kenner. He's looking to make a move on Gabe Gazzola here. Side by side entering turn number 6. Maybe a little bit of contact right there. As who gets the better launch? It looks like Kenner will take that position, so Kenner up into... I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure that's for 6th. It is. Ooh, Kenner very loose out of that corner. That turn 1 curve on the exit there, that will get you. It will make your car loose, and it will send you into that inside wall if it wants to. Especially with these next gens. You see Michael Kenner, he has closed in the gap on Jason Rayjock. And he's looking to the left side. Entering the bus stop. This could get hairy side by side in the bus stop. As Kenner got onto those curves, and we got a car spinning in the back. He saved it. That's DJ Thomas. Nice save by him, but he's going to drop all the way to the back of that pack. Go back and take a look at that real quick. See, it looks like he was having some internet issues. Xander Short underneath him. I think he might just hit a curb here. Oh, gets into the grass, actually. Nice save by him. Back up front is still Broshu leading. The top 3 are pretty much checked out. Dominic Barbagallo all by himself in that 17. He got a podium at the Roval earlier this season. And right now running 4th, so maybe looking for another podium tonight. And of course, they'll reward him with an interview. Right now, he's got a long way to catch that 79. As Kenner and Gabe Gazzola, they both got around Jason Rayjock. Rayjock with some pressure by Adam Alshire. So Rayjock kind of falling back here. Of course, Jason Rayjock, last week's winner, survived the chaos at the end there for his first career win. So he's just looking to take it easy here. Of course, it's not winning your lock in, but that win definitely helps him in the point situation. As Sam Broshu still leads with Elliott Drumman still right there, and I think they're pulling away from Barrett just a little bit. As it's just very, very hard to pass here. I don't know if we're going to have a stage caution or a halfway caution like we did at the Roval. But Drumman with a run, I don't know if he's going to make the move. He is not. And I do love me some races at Watkins Glen, though. It's probably my favorite road course that the NASCAR goes to as of right now. And it's definitely one of the all-time classics for any motorsport, really. It's also one of the easiest road courses to drive out of the Mini that NASCAR comes to, especially the Charlotte Roval. I mean, you saw cars slipping and sliding and wrecking all over the place at the Roval. And we haven't really seen anyone wreck today except for Jack Stanley. So, already a lot better than what was going on at the Charlotte Roval. Just take a look through the field. Dominic still all by himself. Kenner was in 5th. Looks like he's all alone. Gabe Gazzola, Jason Rayjock. Actually, look at Xander trying to make a move on Hyatt back there. couldn't quite get it done. As Alshire, he's all over the back bumper of Gabe Gazzola right now. If you do miss the bus stop chicane, you do have to come to a stop in that little runoff, a full complete stop before you can get back going. So far, no one has really missed it though. This Gabe Gazzola has a little bit of a lag spike there. I saw way deep in the field, Michael Walls and DJ Thomas, they were going at it, coming up the hill there. It looks like Michael Walls gets passed for that position. Hyatt trying to make the move on Rayjock, as Allshire's trying to find a way around Gabe Gazzola. As here comes Allshire, he's got to run. This is for 6th, and bit of a lockup by Gabe there, but Allshire's gonna manage to take that position away. Nice pass, nice dive into turn number 1 to get that position. Adam Allshire up into 6th now. I'm not sure what the fuel run is. At the Charlotte Roval, you could split it halfway, which was about lap 20. I don't know if it's the same for here or not. We'll just have to see. As the top 2, or the top 3 are pretty much checked out from 4th, and the 4th has checked out from everybody else. He's got about a 4 or 5 second lead over Michael Kinner right now. And another 4 or 5 second lead to the leader. See back there, Jason Rayjock, Xander Short, Alexander Schumacher, they're all going at it. That's for the 8th spot. All 3 of them in the top 10 right now. I thought Ryan Hyatt was a part of this battle, but he must have fallen out. Maybe had a little bit of a mistake. So Xander all over the back bumper of Rayjock, or at least trying to get there, trying to get the run. I see really wide off the corner. You can go wide there. As Xander with a big dive on the inside, Rayjock's going to block. Like I said, some of these corners you can't really go wide. Like turn 1, you really can't go wide without getting an X. But that coming out of turn number, or out of the carousel, you can go really wide there. Which, I'm surprised you can't go wide in turn 1, I guess. I mean, they do it in real life. But out here, you just can't. You're not allowed to, or you'll get an X. So drivers have to be careful. Like Ryan Hyatt back there, he might have just gotten an X for going past that curve. Back up front is still Sam Brochu with Elliott Drumman right on his back bumper. I see Brochu way up the racetrack, trying to collect any run he can. So Elliott Drumman, we talked about him winning at the Charlotte Roval. He was not the fastest car there, but he was faster than everyone else here today. So that's why he's staying behind, just hounding down Sam Brochu right now. I definitely think he might have the faster car. It's just really, really hard to pass here at Watkins Glen unless you send it in. But it's just lap 10 out of 45. You don't want to ruin your race already. Yeah, I I don't know. There's a guy who made a one-off. His last name, I forgot his first name, but his last name was like Nicholson. He made a one-off and was dominating the Charlotte Roval, then got into a big wreck in turn 1 and hasn't shown up since. So yeah, Tyler Ratliff, I guess he just didn't start because there were 16 people here and I don't see his name on the leaderboard, so we're down to 14 cars. Seth might be going a lap down soon. He's in the S's. I was trying to figure out what this corner was called again. He's in the S's. Where's Sam Brochu? Also entering the S's. So yeah, Seth is in trouble going a lap down, and yeah, Seth is about a minute back. The next car in front of Seth, DJ Thomas, as you see, he's about 35 seconds back from the leader. So that 46 machine is struggling a bit here. Go back, look at some battles. I don't really know if there are any. A little bit of a one back there. Xander Short with Alexander Schumacher looking to the inside. Side by side in the bus stop. Let's see how this is going to go. Oh, almost a bit of contact there. As Schumacher would take the position, this allowed Hyatt and Walls to catch up. Oh, Alexander really wide up the racetrack. That's going to allow Xander to get back underneath. This is for 9th. So Xander Short back in the 9th. And now here comes Ryan Hyatt with a move down low on a Schumacher. Oh, bit of contact. That's going to send Hyatt up the racetrack. Now allow Michael Walls to go past for that 11th spot. So out of all that, that allowed Xander Short to pull away a little bit. As Seth did go a lap down, as he's around actually in the bus stop, and it looks like he might just be retiring. It looks like he did wreck that race car, so let's go back and see what happened. If my cat wasn't in the way. Yep, just entering the bus stop. And just gets loose and hard hit into that tire barrier. Almost took out the leaders. Luckily, he didn't. Surprisingly, no caution. He gets it gassed back up, gets off the racetrack, and he will be done for the day. Again, currently my cat is blocking the TV screen, so I can't see what's going on. Excuse me. As it's still Sam Brochu out front with Elliott Drumman. They pulled away to about a 4-second lead over Barrett now. As I wouldn't be surprised if pit stops start soon, maybe around from now maybe to lap 20, which who am I kidding? They made it to lap 20 at the Charlotte Roval and then pitted. Oh, DJ Thomas is also out. I don't know if it's because of a wreck or not. We'll go back and try to see what happened. My cat is currently clicking my keyboard. Or if he just left. Oh, yeah, he did get into a wreck. Let's see what happened. Looks like same spot that Seth got into. Yep, just got loose out of that curve. And not as hard as a hit, but it still broke the toe link, and it was enough to take him out of the race. Go back live here. You know, I give this cat a whole bed just for her to lay on my mouse pad. As Drumman, he has a run. Here he comes. I don't think he's going to make it because it's coming into the bus stop. But he thought about it. I saw a big battle back here with Gabe Gazzola. Yeah, Gabe, Rayjock, Xander. It looks like Walls is back there. I'm not sure where Schumacher went. And he's all the way back here behind Ryan Hyatt now. He must have had some issues. We'll go back and look at that since we really have nothing else to look at right now. As I say that, there's going to be a battle for the lead. Alright, well, never mind. It looks like Schumacher just might have fallen off. You see a huge battle back here. Xander trying to get underneath Rayjock right now. And couldn't quite get there. I believe Gabe Gazzola already passed Jason Rayjock. As Rayjock with a huge run on Gabe Gazzola now. Really nowhere to go though. Another big run. And here he comes to the right side. Or inside, outside, whatever. As this is going to be a bit of a mess here. Gabe's going to sit it further into the corner, take that position back. As Xander, oh, bit of contact with Xander and Rayjock there. As Xander poked his nose underneath, had position. And Xander will take that position away. And Jason's kind of bump drafting now. Now he's looking low. Oh, look out, look out. Xander really wide into the corner after a bit of a shove from Jason Rayjock. And this is only for 8th. And there goes Michael Walls. Gabe Gazzola's gone. He's back. It's Jason Rayjock. He almost took out Xander back there, which could have led to taking out Gabe Gazzola as well. Gabe Gazzola with a huge lock up there. That's going to allow Xander to catch back up. As Xander does have a little bit of right front fender damage. I don't know from where. But Rayjock with another huge run. But look at Michael Walls. He's going to take advantage underneath Rayjock for position. That's for 9th. And he will take that. This is actually a battle for 7th between all these cars. So it looks like things have kind of calmed down a bit back here. Maybe not. Xander's got a huge run on Gabe Gazzola right now, but goes wide entering turn 7. As Rayjock, he's going to be the first one to pit here. Pit road's pretty difficult to get on, because it's literally right there out of turn 7 and in the way of the racing line. But yeah, Rayjock the first one to pit here. Actually, it looks like Alshire pitted last time by, so now he's out. No, he actually pitted this time by. Looking to undercut maybe a Dominic here, maybe Michael Kenner. As Michael Kenner, he's found his way up into 4th. He passed Dominic and Alshire, I believe. Is Dominic still on the racetrack? Yes, he is. As no one else pitting, at least up front. Drumman still hounding at 25. Barrett, I think he might be closing in just a little bit. Maybe not. There's Jason Rayjock. He's going to have fresh tires. But right now, he is a lap down. It looks like no one else has pitted, so the 9, the 71 have pitted, and they're the only ones so far. As the 1 and 12, they're about to go at it. Xander's going to go around. He saved it, though. Almost took out Michael Walls there. He got on that curve, and like I said, that curve could be a bit deadly. So he's going to have to regroup. Nice save by Xander, though. We'll go look at that real quick. As you see, Xander's going to get on that curb and almost spin into Michael Walls. Luckily saved his race car. Good job by Xander not hitting anybody there. Also, no, there has not been a single yellow. There have been a few one-car spins, though. As I believe green flag pit stops are about to go down. As we already seen 2 cars pit. Where's Rayjog at? Is he still behind Barrett? He is? Yeah, it looks like Rayjog might have had a little bit of a mistake. As we're about to come on to lap number 20, Sam Brochu has led every single one, but Elliot Drumman has been right there hounding him every single lap. And right now he's the only one who's been keeping up with Brochu, as Brochu's going to come down pit road. Elliot Drumman is not. Barrett's going to stay out as well. Who's third? It's Michael Kinner. Don't think he's going to be pitting. No, he won't. So Brochu trying to do a little bit of an undercut here as he comes down pit road. Now it looks like he might be the only one. As Michael Wallace, he's gotten up to 6th, passing all 3, Rayjog, Short, and Cazzola. Yeah, it looks like no one else pitting except for Sam Brochu. I mean, if you can make it to lap 22, lap 23, you might be able to do this on a one-stop. So we'll just see what happens as Brochu. Where did he come out at? In front of Micah. So Brochu's still in the top 5. As Drumman, he's going to come in this time by. Let's see, Barrett, he will as well. Anyone going to try to stay out here? I don't think so. Ooh, Michael Kinner. He's going to try the one-stop strategy. He's going to have to save a ton on this next set of laps, though. So here he comes. Dominic also pits. If I was anyone behind 6th on back, I would just do the two-stop strategy. Don't think you'll beat anyone. Maybe the 17, but they were already too far back. As you see Micah, he comes down pit road. Gabe Gazzola follow him. Nope, Gabe's gonna stay out. Xander Hyatt. Let's see if Schumacher pits. Nope, he's gonna stay out as well. Mixed strategies here. Michael Kinner though. I'm pretty sure he's going to be trying the one-stop here. I mean, 23 is the halfway mark. So we'll see what happens. It's very easy to save at road courses. And we've seen some fuel mileage races as here he comes down pit road. So him, Gabe, and Schumacher have not pitted yet. As I wonder what happened to Adam Allshire, because he was up there mid-pack and now he's in 11th and he's already pitted. And everyone else is pretty much already pitted. So I wonder what happened to him. Rayjog, he undercutted Hyatt and Sander. But they're going to have fresher tires than him. So we'll see if Michael Kinner can make it on this one stop. As he's out and away now. He will come out 4th. It's going to be a close one. I don't think anyone can make it really. But we'll just have to see. What he can do, since he's going to have better tires and fuel than these front runners, is he could get up there. In his final pit stop, he could take like half a can and no tires if he wanted to. It'd be risky, but could get the job done. As Elliott Drummond, he actually got in front of Sam Brochu. Brochu pitted first, so the undercut for him just did not work. Drummond had a better pit stop apparently, and now he's out front leading here. We'll see if he can pull away from Brochu. As Alexander, he is still down pit road. He's been down there for quite some time. Try to get a different camera angle. No damage on that race car, but just staying down there for quite a while. And there he goes now. So he's gonna fall lap down now. So we might see a battle for third happening here. Michael Kenner, I believe, is catching up to Barrett. Slowly but surely. So let's see how the manufacturer battle is going right now. Elliott Drummond currently carrying the Fords right now, leading this race, and then a whole bunch of Toyotas behind him. Sam Brochu, Toyota. Barrett, Toyota. Michael, Toyota. Dominic, BMW. I think so. Whatever that manufacturer is. And then you get to Adam Allshire, who actually just passed him. So I guess the leaderboard was just not updated yet, because Allshire is now back up into 5th. But he's leading the Chevy race right now. Gabe Gazzola, Micah Walls, Jason Rajok, Ryan Hyatt, I believe, also Chevys. Yep. And you see these drivers are still going at it. Ryan Hyatt, Gabe Gazzola, Xander Short, Jason Rajok. All 4 of these drivers still going at it. Michael Walls kind of fell out of that battle. Get back up to 3rd place here as Michael Kenner is slowly closing in. All over the back bumper of Barrett now. So far, Barrett will keep that position. It looks like Drumman is pulling away from Sam Brochu. I thought he had the faster car, and it looks like he's showing it now. As already a second in front of that 25. As Michael Kenner, he's got a run on Barrett. Looking for that 3rd spot. And it looks like he might be able to take it as coming out of turn 6 into 7. Michael Kenner up into 3rd now. So a new driver in this podium position. As Barrett with a run out of the corner, though, he's not giving up yet. Looking low, kind of setting it into the corner. Kenner's going to chop him off, though. As Barrett really wide off the corner. Michael Kenner still going to keep that position. Go back here, see this battle. Looks like Ryan Hyatt, Gabe Gazzola, they've pulled away a little bit from Rajok and Xander. Dominic, I feel like he's going to maybe close in on Allshire. Where did Allshire go? No, he's way in front of Dominic now. They were close together. I guess Dominic might have had a mistake. Or Dominic's taking it easy, one or the other. As Sam Brochu, he's not giving up yet. He's closing back in on Elliott Drummond right now. Alexander Schumacher slowly reeling him in. He's a lap down though, but he just has fresher tires. He's actually 2 laps down. Ooh, Barrett really loose off the corner in the back there. So you see 4th place, 5th place is not even into turn 7 yet. Now he is. This field is so spread apart right now. Anything can happen in these 19 laps though. We still might see a fuel mileage race. As Ryan Hyatt, he has checked out from these 3. So it looks like he will be taking 7th for the 7 car. As Gabe Gazzola, he's fallen back into the wrath of Ray Jock and Short. As these 3, they've been pretty much going at it for the last 10 to 15 laps. As Xander with a big dive bomb behind, not going to make any moves there. Gabe Gazzola with a bit of a lockup in front of them. As that's going to allow Rajok to reel in. Oh, look at Gabe blocking all the way down to the grass almost. He's gone. He's back. That really upset that 71. As Rajok with another run. Gabe Gazzola now pulls away a little bit, but I don't think this battle's done yet. This is usually where Gabe Gazzola's a bit slower at. So we'll see if Rajok can close back in. And he does a little bit. Let's see if he can make a move into turn number 1. Here he comes, down low on Gabe Gazzola. This is for 8th. Gabe's going to send it into the corner. Now he's disappeared. That kind of threw off Rajok a little bit, but he's still underneath. Now where does Xander go here? He has a huge run out of turn number 1. Side by side through the S's. Now back to single file. Let's see where Jason goes. He's all over the back bumper of Gabe. Xander's all over the back bumper of Jason. As Jason's going to look high. Now goes back low. Gabe's blocking a little bit as they enter the bus stop. No one's going to make a move into it. Oh, Jason Rajok with a bit of a mess up entering that corner. Now he's got Xander all over the back of him. While these 3 battle, that's allowing Michael Wallace to catch back up, and that's just outside the top 10, so Michael Wallace trying to look to get back into the top 10. These drivers are a second behind the leader right now. As a Sam Brochu, while these 3 were battling, he came down pit road again, maybe already making his second pit stop early. We'll go back to Jason Rajok now, as he's got a run on Gabe Gazzola. Looking outside. Gabe's going to shove him wide. Oh, Gabe's going to get loose. He's actually going to... Oh, almost hit the pit road barrels there. And I think he might have... I think he did. Yeah, he's got a bit of damage now to that race car. Luckily, not the tire. But we'll go back and see what happened there. As he just almost clobbered the barrels there. As yeah, he just gets loose out of turn 7. He might have gotten a penalty there. Maybe going to try to protest to get his black flag cleared. We'll see. There's the leader, Elliott Drummond, behind him. Oh, and Xander missed the bus stop chicane there. He had to go straight through. So that's just allowing Michael Walls and Jason Rajok to go around and get past. So yeah, these drivers are about a second behind. There you see Elliott Drummond. He's out of the corner. Yeah, more drivers will go a lap down. How about let's do a crank it up here at Watkins Glen International Speedway. enough with the crank it up. We're going to go on board with Elliott Drumman here and see how he maneuvers through this racetrack. As Jason Rayjock, he came down pit road there for Gabe Gazzola. Gabe Gazzola, he's going to DNF. There we go, Elliott Drumman out of turn number 7. Let's watch how he shifts through these gears. Of course, 5 gears in these next gens. Very easy through 1. Now into the S's. Heard the car on the rumble strips there. He's catching up to a lap car. That's Xander, 12. And did not go into 5th gear there. Hasn't hit 5th gear once. All over the rumble strips in the bus stop. Now entering the carousel. Xander's going to get out of his way. Really wide coming out of the carousel. Now the final corner down to the front straightaway. That's a lap around Watkins Glen International with Elliott Drumman. Adam Alshire down pit road now. And actually he's coming out now. Just in front of Elliott Drumman. So him, Brochu, Rayjock have all pitted for a second time. Still 12 laps to go in this thing. Elliott Drumman, he just seems to be the quickest one here on these road courses. Like we said at Charlotte Roval, he wasn't the fastest car, but definitely was the 2nd or 3rd fastest. And right now showing a lot of speed here at Watkins Glen as he's going to pit for his 2nd time. Ryan Hyatt pitting right in front of him as well. Now let's see, Sam Brochu, he's about 24 seconds back. He pitted first. Here comes Kenner as well. He's not going to try the one stop. We'll see if Brochu can get around. Elliott Drumman, it's going to be close here. You see Drumman into his stall right now. 4 tires and fuel here for that car. Let's see where Brochu is. He's on the French way, so yeah. Brochu is easily going to get around Elliott Drumman here. So this is going to be a cat and mouse chase. As there you see Elliott Drumman coming out. But it's too late. Sam Brochu is going to take that position away. But Brochu also has maybe 3 or 4 lap older tires. We know Elliott Drumman has been faster all day. We'll see what happens here. As Michael Kenner will go find him. He's going to get in front of Barrett, so it looks like he will get an easy podium here. And maybe the leaders just start battling for a long, long time. He can catch up to them. But yeah, Michael Kenner's probably going to have to hope this 25 holds up Drumman or any of these lap cars, really. Ryan Hyatt, Jason Rayjock, they're also there. Either way, it's going to be a very, very interesting battle with these top 2. As out of the final corner, we come to 10 laps of racing to go for Sam Brochu and Elliott Drumman. And a big dive by Sam Brochu. Wants to get around these lap cars quickly here. Drumman easily around Rayjock. Rayjock just going to get out of the way. Now Ryan Hyatt, he pitted at the same time that 94 did, so he's probably going to pull away. Michael Walls, he's found himself into the top 5. I don't know if he's pitted or not. I'm pretty sure he has. Adam Alshire trying to close in on him. I know Allshire pitted. Back up to the lead. It looks like Kinner's about maybe 7 seconds behind these two guys. Look at Brochu way off the racetrack. I don't know, Kinner maybe 8 seconds behind. And Hyatt is not really pulling away from these guys. So he's probably going to get the blue flags here to get out of the way of Brochu, and yes, he will. 9 laps to go for Sam Brochu. Started it on pole. To me, he's been the second fastest car, but he's definitely held off Elliott Drumman a lot today. And he's looking to hold him off for 9 more laps. Of course, Elliott Drumman, 2 wins this season. 1 at Las Vegas, 1 at the Charlotte Roval. Sam Brochu with 4, I believe. Brochu won at Charlotte. Auto Club. I'm trying to remember here. Charlotte Auto Club. He won that short track, Iowa. And then there was another track. I can't remember where. But he won that race as well. As Xander, he got around Dominic for that 7th spot. So we have a big battle for the lead. We also have a big battle for the top 5. Adam Allshire slowly closing in on Michael Walls right now. We'll go back up to the race lead as they come to 8 laps to go. I don't think Michael Kinner has enough time to close into these leaders. Especially when he has 2 lap cars he's got to get around. Ooh, Brochu did not get through those S's very well. Here comes Drumman. Brochu's going to go up the racetrack, the block, but Drumman's going to cross him over. Here they come, side by side through the bus stop. Who's going to get out of here first? Oh, he pushes Elliott Drumman off the racetrack. And Drumman hard into the wall. Side by side through the bus stop, and that's what happens. And Drumman's going to fall back to 4th now. Looks like he kept that car relatively clean, but the win is out the window for him. So we'll go back and take a look at what happened there. I can get a good angle of it. It's side by side through the bus stop. Racing for the win. And Drumman, a little bit of a hit into the wall. As we'll go on board. If I can find an onboard camera angle here. Here we go. Well, you couldn't really see it there. It looks like Brochu maybe not giving enough room for that 94. And then around Drumman went. Took a look in slow motion. One last replay here. There they go, entering the bus stop, just no one giving, no one taking. And Brochu actually just turns into Elliott Drumman. Yeah, Brochu just turned in way too much there and shoved Elliott Drumman off the racetrack and into the Armco over there. And actually, that's a safer barrier. So unfortunate events here at Watkins Glen, but it happens. Oh, I'm still in slow motion, my bad. So now what does this mean? Michael Kinner, he's only about 4 seconds back now from Sam Brochu. He definitely has the tires. He pitted at the same time with Elliott Drumman. We'll see if he can catch Brochu, though. But he's got lap traffic to deal with. One car, Ryan Hyatt. And Hyatt, will he get out of the way? Maybe not, maybe yes, maybe no. As Kenner's going to look low. As Alshire, he got around Walls for that 5th spot. And they're actually still pretty close together, it looks like. So we'll see if Micah tries to get back in there. Try to get into that top 5. Dominic, it looks like he's going to go a lap down soon as well. Has 5 laps to go for Sam Brochu. He's got about a nice 5-second lead over Michael Kinner, looking for his 5th win of the season. Drumman might be able to get back up into the podium if he catches Barrett. About a 3-second gap there. So it's Sam Brochu, next car Michael Kinner. We'll see. As Michael Wallace, he comes down pit road. I didn't think he pitted. I didn't think he pitted that last time, that last wave of stops. So yeah, he's gonna definitely drop way far back here, maybe even a lap down. So unfortunately, he tried the one stop and it just didn't work. So if everything goes right, it should be Sam Brochu's win here. He's got a lap car. That's Dominic. And Dominic just lets him by easily. I don't think Michael Kinner will have enough time to catch up. I wish the leaderboard was more accurate because it keeps going to 3 seconds then to 5 seconds. So I'm not really too sure. Yeah, it looks like we might have a battle with... Let's see, there's Drumman. Yeah, Drumman is definitely catching Barrett, so we'll have a battle there. It looks like Hyatt, Michael Walls, they're having a battle for that 7th spot. A lap down right now. I think Micah will pull away from that, though, because he has way fresher tires. And Xander's also down pit road. So Micah can pick him off as well. And he'll get back into his 6th spot. As we come to 3 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. It's currently all Sam Brochu now. As we'll watch the battles throughout the field. Schumacher also down pit road. No battle for the lead at the moment, though. It looks like we'll be having a battle for 3rd place between Barrett and Elliott. As you know, Elliott, he's pretty... Don't think he's too happy in that race car right now. And that is Sam Brochu's teammate in front of him. So we'll see what happens here. Of course, he's not gonna wreck Barrett. He definitely might punt him out of the way. Michael Kinner seems to be slowly closing in, but like I said, not enough time. But we'll go back and watch that battle for 3rd in just a moment. As Sam Brochu, 2 laps to go here at Watkins Glen. A caution-free race. And this one's going to end a bit controversially. But we'll see what happens at end post-race thingy. As Michael Wallace, he's back down pit road. Maybe he's sped. So now that's going to allow Dominic to get up to 6. It looks like the top 5 pretty much is set. There's Ryan Hyatt, there's Jason Rajok. They might have a battle. Barrett's looking underneath. Drumman's there as well. Lap car's got to get out of the way because we might see a battle for 3rd here. Michael, like I said, Michael Kinner is closing in. It's just not going to be enough. Still about 2.5 seconds back. Out of turn number 7, Sam Broshu is going to see the white flag this time by. One more time around for that 25. A very dominant day, led the most laps, got the pole. Kind of had a bit of a run in there with Elliott Drummond at the end, but he will be the one crown the champion tonight here at Watkins Glen. Let's do the S's for the final time. Don't think Elliott Drummond's going to get up to Barrett. So we'll go back and watch Sam Broshu as he takes the bus stop. Kenner going to come home second. A caution-free race here at Watkins Glen International as Sam Broshu's coming into turn number 6 and now into turn number 7. And he's going to come out of turn number 7 to see the checkered flag this time by. Sam Broshu's going to get his 5th win of the season here at Watkins Glen. Michael Kinner second. Looks like Barrett's going to get 3rd here. Rayjock really loose off the corner. Oh, almost spins the race car out. He was trying to get Ryan Hyatt there for 7th. Nice save by him. And that's 71. Looks like everyone else is going to finish in their respectable positions. Micah Walls 10th. Xander 9th. So Sam Broshu, he's going to add another win sticker to that race car. 5th win of the season. Here comes Elliott Drummond, not happy with him. He breaks both of their toe links. Still not happy. He's still not done. As Drummond's going to burn it down himself. He feels like he's won this race. He's now with a bit of contact with it from Elliott Drummond. That's, as you see, the left front tire on that 25 machine is crooked. As well, watch his burnouts and then get into post-race interviews with the podium, which that'll be Sam Broshu, Michael Kinner, and Barrett. I promise I'll get your last name right next week. Adam Alshire is still on the racetrack. Giving Sam a bit of a love tap there, congratulating him on the victory. And he's going to do his own burnouts. Adam Alshire hasn't found victory lane this season, but he's been close a few times. As Sam Broshu, he's going to coast around turn number 7. He will do his burnouts this time by. Onto the front straightaway. He's going to do it with a broken tire, but it's still manageable. As Sam Broshu is going to burn it down here at Watkins Glen International, or he's going to park it at the front straightaway. Let's see. Nice little burnouts there for Broshu, and we will get into the interviews now. If I can find the podium waiting room. There it is. We'll wait for the drivers, possibly if they come. It was actually a pretty short race there, surprisingly. Only an hour long, which some of these races take 2 hours long, so that's a half-day vacation for me. So I'll give it a bit of time here, maybe about another 5 minutes. But yeah, that'll do it for Watkins Glen as we wait for the interviews. We'll check out what next week's races, the schedule. And it's Darlington for 130 laps. So throwback paint schemes, that race. Then after Darlington, that will start the SRL chase. So I'll have some chase graphics up for the Darlington race, which the chase races consist of Nashville, Michigan, Kentucky, Talladega, Gateway, Bristol, and last race, Homestead. It is just a flat-out 12-man chase, kind of like the 2011-2012 chase format, which is personally my favorite format out of all of them. So we do get somebody in here, and it's actually the winner, Sam Baroshi. So I guess we can go ahead and start interviews with him. Sam Baroshi, you here or nah? Speak again. For some reason, I can't hear you. All right, hold on. We're having this problem again. Speak.
Hello.
Okay, there we go. All right, so since you're the only one here right now, Sam. Okay, no, well, here they all come. Sam. So Sam, your fifth win of the season. Kind of a little bit of a crazy finish there, but yeah, your fifth win of the season. How you feel about that?
Yeah, I did not want to win that way at all. I knew that as soon as I had that really bad section through the S's and Elliott got to my bumper like that, I knew that if I let him by, that it was over. And as soon as he got to my inside, I knew that if I let him have the inside and backed out of it too much, then he was going to prevail off exit. So I squeezed him just a little bit and then kind of backed out of pinching him. But I mean, it was such a risky move from the beginning. So I think it was inevitable that it was going to end the way it did. But I mean, it was a solid race. Me and Elliott had great battles throughout, and strategy came into play. And I think the way the race was set up was really good in terms of strategy and excitement. So I apologize for wrecking Elliott. That definitely wasn't my intention at all. But a win's on the line, and I'm still gonna battle hard for it, no matter if it's my teammate or if it's just another competitor.
All right. So since second place finisher Michael Kenner isn't here, we'll go straight to Barrett. Barrett, pretty, I'd say uneventful day for you. Just kind of hung around in third the whole race, but still got a podium. So, what do you think about that?
Yeah, well, should have been second. I feel like if the events played out the way it did, I just don't understand how Michael was able to gain so much in the pit stops. I guess it's just something I need to get better at or something. But yeah, it's just frustrating and embarrassing at the same time because he started 12th and gapped me by a pretty good margin. So yeah, just it's third place, but we still lose ground in the championship race. But luckily, there's a chase system, so points don't matter until the last couple of races of the season. So all in all, I guess it's a good day. Just frustrating that nipped the barrier and got a scratch on the car. So then naturally, like any real race car does, you get a scratch on the car, and then it's just plowing tight for the rest of the day. Very realistic, very awesome, all the above. Yeah, just yeah. Oh well.
All right. Well, Michael Kinner still isn't here. I guess we can talk to Elliot Drummond if you want to talk. Don't really
Yeah, I'll
know.
talk.
All right. Well, you almost had it there. I definitely think you were the faster car all day. I mean, you were sitting behind Sam Brochu the whole race, and when you got out into the lead, you kind of pulled away a little bit there. And just unfortunate events caused you to finish fourth. So, what's your take?
Man, that's clean racing. I mean, Sam, I mean, I didn't want to make the move at the bus stop, but at the same time, I was way better through the S's, but he was way better through the bus stop and carousel. So really, the bus stop was my only spot to pass. So, I mean, since that's my only spot, the bus stop is by far the hardest thing to pass in any sort of racing. Well, especially NASCAR. So, I mean, I think it's clean racing. I mean, things happen like that. It's like to happen this time, but I mean, same thing would have happened the other way around. So, I think so. I mean, good job to Sam. He definitely played the strategy right. I just thought if I stayed out a bit longer, I could take less fuel. But then when I got behind Alshire, I knew I had to pit, or else I was gonna lose a lot of time behind them. And I was catching Barrett at the end for third, but got held up by Ray Jock. I mean, it's whatever. Go to Darlington and see if we can win there.
All right. Thank you guys for the interviews. Congrats on your finishes. Next week is the finale. I'm pretty sure all of you are well into the playoffs, though. So, good luck. So, since Michael Kinner just decided to bail on us, not even have an interview, we're just going to end it there. So, I thank you so much for coming out here and watching this race here at Watkins Glen International. Next week, race number 13, Darlington, is the final race of the regular season. I will have a little bit of a graphic showing you the point system, which I probably should have been all season. I've just been lazy, and I actually really haven't checked the points since until last week. So yeah, I'm such a great broadcaster, aren't I? All right, well, I'll see you guys then.